Well, that's it for us, but what we'll do is now leave you with some of the memorable moments of 2012, but I think some others that you might have missed along the way. Thanks for watching. Have a great Christmas. Bye.
Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you. I asked myself who's going to be first today. So many to pick from.
Hands up if you're down to get down tonight.
Make my day! Make my day!
Bring it on! Bring it on!
We hope that at some point in time there will be an election.
He made the point that he would do anything to get that job.
We'll win the election, and so we'll move into the government.
The only thing I wouldn't do is sell my arse.
The member for New England.
And the current government will move in to the opposition.
It's hard being in opposition. I hate it. I loathe it. It is god-awful.
We don't always read good news about the government. It's sometimes our own fault.
We need a leadership ballot in order to settle this question once and for all.
As to whether Kay Rudd has changed in any fundamental way, that's a judgment for others to make.
I think we need to get out of this idea that Kevin is a messiah.
And tell these dickheads in the embassy to just give me simple sentences.
Well, there's a good idea. That's a great idea.
There's language.
This has been a covert operation, and he's up there operating the drone 24 hours a day because he never sleeps.
What we are seeing is an exercise of democracy in action.
Whack, whack, whack and whack.
All I know is I've got the numbers and I'm very happy about it.
When the distinctive voice of Prime Minister Gillard rouses you from your slumber and says, will you be Foreign Minister of Australia? I couldn't have found it in me to have said no.
Where the scene on the Labor side of politics is starting to resemble scene from the movie Gladiator. This is what a Queensland Labor MP's life is like.
There have been so many books on the subject, what's wrong with Labor? It's just become another genre. It's like vampire fiction.
Chifley's light on the hill has degenerated into something so much worse. Craig Thompson's red light on the hill.
Oh, well, what a turn of events, hey?
It's just a really terrible case of mistaken identity.
I don't want to be quoted ever again saying this, but there's nothing wrong with a good dirt file.
We have a person who's certainly not a misogynist, and I think his problem is he likes women too much.
Pretty hard coming from a state, Queensland. Governor-General is a woman, our Premier is a woman, and our Prime Minister is a woman. I don't think sexism is riding high in Australia. I think, if anything, probably the other way around.
Misogyny, sexism, every day from this leader of the opposition.
If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Didn't have had one of those experimental periods as a lefty or anything?
No, I didn't.
No.
I'm no more a misogynist than the Prime Minister's a misandrist.
What's that?
Hold on, I'm Googling.
Dad's actually a lot more hip than people give him credit for.
I think it's safest to leave these things to the professionals, and that's what I've been doing in recent times. Do you think I did okay? Well, I'm very grateful because the concentration, the dexterity, it's quite considerable.
I love working with Tony.
The person I see is not properly portrayed in the media, and some of that's his own fault. I wish he'd stop square-gating when he walks.
I did really fall in love with Downton Abbey. It was a great program.
He's a softie, isn't he, mate?
He is, absolutely. He is a softie. The truth is, though, Mr Abbott is not running in some election to be Husband of the Year or Father of the Year.
The handbag hit squad has been in full swing.
I want people to be able to listen to the Parliament and feel uplifted.
There are even some creepy people out there who say that it's okay to have consensual sexual relations between humans and animals.
Will you shut up? Just listen.
I'm the chair. I'm sure everybody else would love the job. You want to come on down? It's quite a lot of fun. Petty politics back and forth, petty politics back and forth.
In the name of God, go.
The only thing that upsets me about the footage you're going to show is that I was beaten by Christopher Pine.
In question time, you may as well have just a robocall with a button. Press 1 for carbon price question, press 2 for asylum seeker question.
Are there any further questions? Well, look, just on the carbon tax, it's going to be a python squeeze rather than a cobra strike.
But a week ago it was going to be a wrecking ball and a cobra strike, and now it's a little python squeeze. What is it, or is it a teddy bear?
What people are starting to understand is that this is an octopus embracing the whole of our economy.
Have you been watching too much When Animals Attack?
Now, look, I'm not going to make light of this.
I feel as though I'm in a parallel universe, totally divorced from what people are living at the moment.
Fellow Earthians, why isn't life out there contacting us? Why aren't the intergalactic phones ringing?
The Americans put a man on the moon. We can subdivide land.
Some people are freelancing. They do not speak for the coalition.
If you want to freelance, you can do so on the back bench.
And you just can't be a brawler day in, day out. Losing their jobs have provided the greatest safety. I wonder what that was.
Oh, stop. No.
Oh, it was on special.
I didn't even know they made those in double size.
Oh, I just sort of want a pie. I don't particularly want to debate the government. Let's try to lift the tone of the joint instead of destroying the joint.
I get to the very end,
Looked in my bag this morning, one spare shirt left. I thought, yeah, beauty.
We'll be back, ready to go, full of energy in 2013, and I am really looking forward to the contest to come.
For all of us on this side, it couldn't come quick enough. We look forward to it very much.